16, 17,
All right, let's go.
maybe 18 seconds of time save, versus then. As well as just optimizing the game, so it does end up being about 20. I only beat, with all the new strats, the previous Welly by 3 seconds. Technically, on the same stream, I got an 827 with the old strats.
Those are really, really low
I
wall
just only
bounce.
uploaded the new one because the new strats are on because, well, it's optimal strats. My golds have all the new strats, but my golds are super optimized. Well, not super optimized, they're optimizable further, but they're pretty optimized. But 80x is quite doable. Don't mistake that for easy. Doable is not easy. They are not the same. But yeah, sub 8 sobs is roughly the limit of how far the sum of best will go, I think. Yeah, in this route, Snivelak is the hardest planet, yeah. There's just so much variation, like, poking is not easy. It looks really simple when it's done right. But you have to hold your camera angle correct, you have to push under it correctly to get the poking started. And
That's
then,
distance.
like, obviously there's also the double charge. Plus the setupless poking from the setupless double, proxy from double charge is not as clean as the old strat. That's a bit harder. So Snivelak has gone from a sleeper planet to the hardest planet in the game. So a bit of a rip. And there's just so much that can go wrong.
Surprised I didn't
Yeetle's
ledge
also
grab
up
there.
now. Like, Yeetle has always been hard, but we found even harder movement. Plus the Proto Pet poking, which is kind of RNG.
Gave myself a heart attack there.
Sometimes watching Killer, I don't know how he doesn't die.
Dude, that front flip. Ooh. That front flip scared the heck out of me. To be honest, I don't know how I didn't fall inside the factory.
I'm gonna have to retime that. I don't know if I gain control late. If I gain control late, that's console. If I didn't, well, it's a pretty normal run. It's gonna be nearly it's like, for me to be ahead out of Bolden, I have to conk gold.
That was really quick smuggler talk.
So don't expect me to be out ahead very often.
The bad
a lot
thing.
of my time save in this run is
Clank movement has made my smuggler talk dialogue faster.
How?
So Clank movement in ACIT, most people use like R2 to cancel the movement. I use triangle.
Right, so you can use it as like the button rolly thing where you roll over 2 buttons or something.
Kind of. I basically just use my thumb.
Yeah.
But it's X triangle X. And that's what I do during ACIT to do the thing. Load. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get like a second or two out of this. Longer load than I expected.
Bad RNG into the door. That was a good Clank section until right at the end. Alright, now we need audio. Oh, I didn't go far forward. This is bad, I bonk. Or not. Alright, we lose time here. Unless I'm really lucky. But no, I think we pretty much just lose time here.
Ouch. Surprised I didn't wall bounce off the little window there.
Walter Korkowski.
I always hate when the camera does that to me. I get scared that it's not gonna work.
Alright, not too much time loss for that mistake. Let's go.
Alright, bad Rhino, like, kill, but still killed. Good fling.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
The entrance to this raritanium.
Oh, we
by a
got
bonk.
blessed.
Perhaps I should.
Kind of a slow go on though. So we're gonna lose time here, about a second and a half, I think.
Please don't let Clank fall. Thank God. That's a really quick Clank.
Alright,
This is a really good fast tune.
I think. What was that long? Yeah, rip, that's a shame. I double charged like a fraction too early. Which meant that I didn't have the distance around to
Dang.
make it.
There's a bit of the wrong time to switch out to claws, but it worked.
That's fine. I mean, that run was good, but it's certainly replicatable. The run was good, but it was nothing special, really, for NG+. Waluigi30, thank you for the follow.
It looks like something terrible happened here.
Not a gold. 0.1 off gold. Ah. Dang it. I was really hoping.
No! I committed, I wanted to go.
Yeah, Psych, that was a really good fast tune. The only thing that went wrong was the visit clip.
Killer playing good today.
Looks like these lads want to play. Run a shot across their bow.
That's got heaps of energy. I'm gonna keep going today. Just gonna keep going. Keep going, Governor.
This is really good, like, vibe music right here.
Says not listening to lo-fi. What a guy.
Hang on, Clank. We'll lose him in the asteroid belt.
Well, cheers to that, anime.
Dude, a lot of Kirby music is just feels good. Not gonna lie. Especially after a good split like that, it feels good to listen to something that popped in like that.
I haven't seen that before. That's a new one. So I hyper striked onto the Bolden corner, right? You know how we like jumped across now? Like we skipped the little interior bit. So I did that, and then I hyper strike, which broke a TNT crate, and then my shield didn't pull out. I got pranked by the shield, you know, weapon lagging essentially.
Man.
And then the TNT crate, the bulk of it shot me off the ledge.
Ouch.
It was just like a series of unfortunate events.
Yo, can I get some kill all bonks in Fierce chat?
Someone needs to make a TNT crate bonky move.
Dude.
Oh, that is yours, isn't it? Yeah. That's right. No, I was like picturing one in my head. I was like, yeah. I'm a dumb.
Fair.
I'm sorry, Kel.
You're one of my subs, you should know.
Am I still? Oh yeah.
I thought you were.
I just
Oh yeah, you got gifted it. To be fair, bonk
not
is
inevitable,
very
it is.
situational, but it's very funny situational. It could also be very unfunny.
Yeah, it's an emote that could very much tick someone off if you send it at the wrong time.
Yeah. But you know, the Zoni, Everybody loves Sony.
Frick! That's fine. This is basically just Bolden practice at this point. It's not even good Bolden practice because it's different and no ING.
Dang.
Well, not entirely. The first bit's the same. Except for the whole part where we menu and change and have a different quick select. You know, it's pretty much just different. Like the same route, but you do it differently.
Lava, if you have a FFZ, which I thought I saw next to your name earlier, it's should be Lombaxier for the FFZ. Could be wrong, it's been a while.
What did I gold? So I
Oh,
PB'd
whoops.
again and beat the com gold of Grelbin again. So I had to, it was weird because my 817, right? I com golded Smolg and Grelbin. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna try and match them. And then I beat the Grelbin com gold again. It was pretty banging.
Don't have the emote yet. Oh boy. Plots are enabled. I hate to see this RNG where he's firing missiles and he does the roar and then he fires more missiles.
This looks really bad, but I gained control of Ratchet late and I long loaded. So most of that time loss is actually just loads.
And it's up against like gold.
And that too, that does always help.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that Bolden wasn't bad. It's just that my PB was nutty. Yeah, I've beaten PB twice today, man. Pretty bang. And I tied it before that.
We're gonna go for all the time save. We're gonna go for it. We're not gonna leave any time save on the ground. Like I normally do. We're gonna pick it up and then we're gonna lose some somewhere. But hey, that's better than just leaving it laying.
Comes a gold.
Is that a gold?
Gold. Hey, we both went for in sync. That was great.
What is this?
Is this a gold? Got a great Clank section, but not horrible.
Sweep, 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 sweep.
Yeah, no, that second PB was actually kind of nutty still though, Mobius. Like, it was gonna be 8-11 until Instaclip decided to be a little poopy butthole. Really? Can I stop making this mistake?
Alright,
Really?
I think that's actually slower than PB. Or not PB, but gold. Dude, a
808?
149.3? Dang.
Oh,
That moment when you're doing runs and you see what your golds were in the middle of a run because you haven't like actually verified.
Yeah. See, in Rack 2, I always have to retime them, so I just don't get to know until stream's over. Now, if I get any more potential golds tonight, though, oh, I've already had a few that I have to retime. So at the end of this stream, I'll go and retime them all, so that if I do get sub 8, sub of best, I want my reaction on stream. It'll either be really way over pop-off, or it'll be way too chilled because I'll be tired or something.
Yeah.
Or it just won't feel as good as I expect. You know? Alright, long load and gain control late, so...
Okay, I did get
I
kill.
learn how to menu. Oh, goddammit. Menuing's hard. That menuing is really weird to do.
And a good bounce. Let's go.
Gold everything for 70x? Dude, you're a big brain. Nah, it's getting to a point though where even if I gold and stuff, like I tend to gold by very small amounts these days. Like most of my golds are like 0.2 or less. So even if I golded every split in the game, there's still no guarantee that I'd 7-0x.
No.
It'd certainly be possible, but it still wouldn't be guaranteed.
All right, cool. We actually got our not our Dolus, the Nundak stuff. First try.
Nundak. Oh, that looks so much nicer than Plus.
It's terrible.
Is it? Oh, never mind then.
So basically, there's like a circular barrier.
Also, 70x Ned, you're.
Anyway, there's a circular
you're
barrier like surrounding the coordinates room, and so you have to do a Hellraiser under it, and then the height from the like high jump brings you just high enough to where you can like circle around and land on the wall with a claw. It's very scuffed.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think. Yeah, that was never gonna work. I don't think 70x is ever gonna be possible in this category. I just don't think it's possible to optimize it that much.
We're staying
genuinely
alive.
think that's to a point, like, unless we could skip an entire planet. Like, the kind of crazy shenanigans we'd have to do to 70x, like. I can't
Airness
even,
2
like,
Ratchet
imagine.
section skip.
It'd be a Clank section skip, I think.
No.
That is actually one thing. If we do find a way to skip the Clank section, which sounds like, you know, a strat that could be found, but we don't have any idea how yet, then, in that situation, yeah, 7 would become possible. But, you know, there has to be something actually huge for it to be possible.
Or Gorn double nuke drop.
Nuke drop would actually be pretty huge as well. But it
Consistent nuke drop.
7OX huge, yeah.
It'd be weird if that could be manipulated the whole time.
So maybe it will be the last minute barrier. I agree with that because I feel like if we're gonna skip Clank section, it's gonna be something somewhat.
Roundabout.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be roundabout and it's not gonna just blanketly save the 135 to the Clank section thing, or 133 off. It's gonna be more like, you know, 30, 40
It's gonna take
seconds.
like 45 seconds probably.
Yeah, like it's gonna take a significant amount of time to do, I think, if we find anything.
And the fact that
Or
it deposits
differently,
you
we'll be able
into
to-
the Clank section.
Yeah. Like, or maybe we find a way to skip right to the end pretty easily, like out of bounds or something. But other than that, like it's still not gonna be just instant, you know? I don't think.
Wrong work to coordinates.
Wrong walk to coordinates sounds like a PS3 bug that could happen.
Sounds like something dumb.
I do honestly think though, I think eventually PS3 will become optimal for Rack 2. Because, like if I'm honest, I think PS3 is a really broken medium port. Like the port.
Yeah.
So I think something dumb, like to do with how the game save loads or something, will skip the Clank section. Like completely. Or something along those lines. And that's gonna be
like
what
put
makes
X-Point
PS3
kind of.
Yeah, and it's gonna suck because it's. I think at that point we'd split the boards because it would suck. A task would be sub 6.
Are
5x, it really wouldn't be.
are double
Task-
charges available in PS3?
PS3? No.
Okay.
There is technically mid-air jumping, but it's frame perfect. The same kind of difficult frame perfect that 2 storage is. Like it's exactly a second or something.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I
So
forgot
the-
we had RNG time loss here.
He's taking out our harvesters, Captain.
Even like, you guys gotta understand, even if you task this game, like the optimal full task strats, without just like cheating in Ghost Ratchet, I mean like genuinely completing the game, whatever strats is possible. Frick. Like a low 7 is still impossible. Like even tassing this game would be like 7 3x. Like when we say this game is optimized, That's what we mean. The TAS is not that much quicker.
Yeah.
Like, it really isn't. That long loaded, I'm not sure about gaining control late. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, this is 6.
Break off me, Artie.
I haven't played 6, so I was wondering what boss theme it was, because I had heard it before.
Let Caruso take care of this rat.
A TAS with Ghost Ratchet, for one, you can't get Ghost Ratchet legitimately, so there's no point comparing. That's like saying, oh yeah, a game where you literally change the code, yeah, that could be done quicker. Like, that's an irrelevant thing. Sure, it's cool to see what you can do with Ghost Ratchet, but it's not relevant because you can't obtain it in any way without, like, position saving. And a true TAS, an actual TAS still follows the rules.
Yeah.
Like, an actual TAS to a category still follows the rules for that category. So an NG plus TAS that follows the rules would be like 7-3x. If that.
Give me another.
I don't even know if there's anything that could save that much time.
Hate mine. Mine is the worst.
Although maybe reloading for Clank would actually be good.
Dude. That's 11 seconds of time lost in there.
Save time somehow.
Love RNG time save. And time loss.
See, I complain about Clank section RNG, but that's like 1.5 seconds, not like
11
at
seconds.
worst, you lose 2 seconds. Yeah, not 11. Bit of a sketch climb here. I got kind of walled below the thing, which is not what you like to see. Oh, I let go of square slightly too early.
Hey, Ratchet, I'm gonna do a few repairs on Clank and Zephyr. Then I'll meet you.
Yeah, I mean, an optimal TAS in this game would
Damn.
still probably only be barely sub 8. Like, that's the thing you gotta realize.
Those were some bad Hellraisers, and I was only doing 0.4 off of gold. So,
But yeah,
Why-
if you
why would
TASed
you
it, you
jump
would
over
do
this
best
shit?
possible loads. Because for TAS, you assume perfect RNG, and that's essentially what that is. And you can get 3.6s the whole way through. That is a thing which can happen. Assuming each planet loaded perfectly. Sub 8 will probably become possible. Like, if I was to bet money on it, and you gave me a time frame of, say, like, 3 years,
that's a really good load.
frick, cancel. Like, if I had
Like
to
a
put
really,
money
really
on
good
it,
load.
I would put money on sub 8 happening. I think it's more likely
Better
than
than that.
not. Because there will be strats that are found. But not yet. Like, not yet. I've never had porridge in my life, Buster, honestly.
Nice. Decryptor skip is really nice, and that's a gold by 6 freaking seconds. Let's go. 43, 46 SOBs.
Cyro, again though, BCPS3 is not a legal console, so again that's another one of those useless things to know. It's the same as saying, well, 21's probably possible in Rec 2 in no IMG, so
I like how you said that, legal.
metric. I mean, it's not.
No. Alright, good arena entry.
Really? Stop eating my side. BCPS3 isn't even on a separate leaderboard on Rec 2. It's never been added because no one's done a run worth doing it yet. But it probably should be done. I just need to get the official timing on it, which I haven't done. I'm sorry that I haven't wanted to sit down and time all the in-game loads and planet loads and console.
That was a pretty good arena.
It's time for our next major contender.
All right, Zorthan, what you gonna do?
Menacing energy creature of some sort.
BCPS3 would kill competition, and that's why it's not allowed, or won't be allowed if someone actually gets a good run on it. Because the thing is, you could world record with a trash run by, like, top standards. BCPS3 is backwards compatible PlayStation 3, so it plays PS2 games, but on PS3 hardware, essentially. Well, PS3 supports the PS2 hardware, so it's quicker. I don't have a BCPS3. If it, for some reason, became legal, like if it was not moved, I would buy one, and I would kill the category. But, like, I hope that never happens.
Those pirate
All right.
Yes, Buster, the launch PS3s. For the sake of ease, we call them BCPS3 because that's an abbreviation that works. This is Comgold. I'm 90% certain that was Comgold.
Come
I long word and I
on.
think I gained control late, so...
No. Oh, that's dumb.
PAL wouldn't help, Cyro.
That's
Because
dumb
PAL
as
software
fuck.
emulates.
Oh, something had to happen this run. I hate Creeley too. Watch, I'm not even gonna get good whatchamacallit. GGS. GGS isn't gonna play well.
So
I got
this is the
really
other
bad
secret.
RNG on this Clank section.
We lost about 27 seconds there.
Space pirates. Perhaps I can repair its CPU.
We were really close to the thing. The only thing that we can save the time save with is like getting a first try Creeley, like first time Iris supercomputer.
So even if it was possible, I still wouldn't want one. But I appreciate your generosity anyway.
Alright, didn't get abuse skip, but we got first try glide, so.
Perhaps there is a way to repair it.
Bruh! They just turned more left with that clip. This run's dead. Well, it wasn't dead, but I didn't want it.
Honestly, having Rhino is fine. Okay, so time-wise, we only really lost 4 seconds there. So terrible.
Yeah, Buster, for PS3 games, like if you played a PS3 game, that's allowed. It's just the actual backwards compatibility function on
Okay.
PS3 that aren't allowed.
Operation Death Wish is a
Or like they again, they technically are, but they won't be if anyone gets any time worth anything.
Please report to the Medvac
And I'm
station.
gonna bring it up with the mods again, but I just need to time the frickin' console so I can go, hey, it saves 50 seconds, alright? Frick you, ban this.
Alright, that's really bad that I didn't stick the landing. But it doesn't lose as much time as other things.
Dude, why is my second side flip there just getting dropped? I actually don't know. I might be inputting it too soon, but I don't know.
Some are. But that's why it's so rare and why we have it like banned at in the first place. Is because they're really expensive to get a hold of. And to be fair, like there's only 4 types of backwards compatible PS3s in the mix of the whole bunch. and only 2 of them work for runs.
And those 2 die really easily.
Yeah.
Like they have notoriously bad, like they're notoriously hard to take care of. But Buster, yeah, they're again yes, but on Ouya it's already split. Yo, Scotto, cheers for the good luck, man.
Like,
And your stream game.
the perfect example is the Sly community, which uses backwards compatible PS3s. And, like, there are people that have gone through, like, 6 or 7 in their time of running.
Yeah, I really don't want to have to buy a new console every, like, 6 months to play the goddamn game.
Yeah.
Whoa, Clank! Check out that black hole. I think we just found our escape route.
Oh dear. Why must we always choose between...
You're running ATB, right, Scotto? How did that treat you? Or are you running Rack 2 20% now? I don't even know. I don't know what your plans are.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Lava.
ATB, right?
Adjusting
It's actually dope, this competition.
competition.
I'm running 87 and something's going world record. That's fair. I tell you what, I ain't gonna be Scotto for that category.
I'll have to run it eventually. Which is kind of why I took APB off the sub goals.
To a remote ice moon.
Slag must be setting up an outpost there. Hold on. I want to leave.
Because I plan on doing it at some point.
Kevin, he's setting course for the Pegasus.
That's way more annoying to hit on a
But we pirates ain't accustomed to sharing
Plus.
our booty. This is one secret we'll be sure to
yes, Buster, but they suck. They don't, they're software emulator.
He's almost through the mines. Activate the satellite turrets, you miserable.
You definitely should, says. It's amazing.
Okay, so last run, we didn't have the 22-second buffer that we lost. This run, if we get to Repour and don't get missile skip, we still have a buffer.
Also says, just so you know, putting in SSD, like, yes, I'd be careful with that on your
He's
PS2,
tearing up our outpost.
unless you mean the
S-
PS3.
SSD, PS2. Let's go.
Oh, frick, I did.
I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Very true, Zep.
Hold
Dude.
on, Clank. This might be a good
SSD PS2 would be like on a sugar high.
one. Clank, hop
It's not
on
meant to
that
have
Plus,
this,
the
such
PC
power.
PS3 is not a console which is useful within Ratchet speedrunning anyway. So the fact that they're not PC PS3 literally does
Come
not
on,
matter.
Clank. Let's get out
In
of
fact,
here.
it's probably useful because it means it won't goddamn die on anything with an SSD in it.
Dude, that'd be weird if SSD backwards compatible would be a lot faster.
Dude, why does it keep not switching my weapon? I'm actually very...
I forgot I actually had my webcam on tonight. So normally, like,
Yeah.
whenever, like, good songs come on, I'm like, oh man, I don't have webcam on. It's just bopping all around, not gonna do anything. Now I actually realize that it's on, I'm like, okay, do I want to? Do I not want to? Just chilling though.
Buster,
Dude,
yes. you
For
can
some
play the
reason, I'm
Future
having
series.
fun with NG+. I don't know why.
You can play the Future series on a BC PS3. You just shouldn't because the BC PS3 is notorious for dying.
It's not though, psych.
Killer, I have a theory.
No,
You're having fun because it's not treating you that bad today.
it's not. That's the thing. Maybe I should run a hundo. Ugh.
No, that's Chills' enemy. Oh, I knew what you were talking about.
Engaging
To be honest, I probably should. Ooh. It's like all my hundo practice has like done wonders for NG Plus. Like getting the sub 3 in the hundo. Because you have to do so much in terms of like claw movement that my claw movement has just gotten
Aw.
better.
Why the BC PS3 runs
Oh
PS3?
gosh.
Because the BC
I
PS3
can't
aspect
see who
does
did
not
it.
affect PS3 games. It
Who
only
did it?
affects PS2 games.
Oh, Zem, thank you for the host. I heard it, but I didn't see it.
What's happening, Case?
Because normally I'll see the alert pop up, but you weren't streaming. It was just a normal follow. Yo, thank you for the follow, Nick.
Just play Energy Plus. I've got world record twice today, so I'll take it. Good day.
We got 11 seconds of time save here. Just need to see the blue ball. We need the blue ball. There's the blue ball.
I've never gotten world record 3 times in one day, so that's kind of my new goal now.
Do
That's
it.
one of the reasons I'm still going. I really want to do it just so I can say I've done it.
I've gotten it twice in a day before. I think it was the AGB. Yo, Buster Rack, thank you for the follow. Okay, we only got one blue ball. That was pretty bad RNG.
I haven't been cubing that much. I did this small bit at the end of the stream the other day, and I did a tiny bit that yesterday, and like every now and then, but I'm just not cubing that much.
Alright.
Yo, Backage, thank you for the follow.
Yo, thank you, Case.
The pirates are attacking Kerchu City. Ratchet, we must get to the Dimensionator before Captain Slack.
I heard the
I
bonk. I
was-
didn't want to move anymore. Because if I moved anymore, it was possible I fell off.
Cyro, I did at the end of a stream the other day. I cubed for like an hour on stream.
That's not good. That's fine. Take that. I'll be honest, the first dropped Hellraiser gave me a heart attack. I was like, okay, I'm just doing this now.
New cube. I honestly have been out of the cube, like the top end scene, for like a year and a half. Oh no, like for like a year. So I haven't looked at any new cubes for like a
Zem,
year.
I'm gonna be honest. Like back when I was like actually playing an instrument, I used to keep time with my left foot. My right foot is twitching as if I'm keeping time. It's not keeping any rhythm, but it's keeping some sort of time, like a nervous twitch almost.
But I mean, the GAN, like in general, GAN is just the best brand for cubes these days. I'm happy to pay a price for it.
To be fair, marching band you have to keep time with both feet, so that's probably why. But I'm not too sure. Like,
There is also the new GAN one, which is meant to be the cheaper one. I say cheaper because I don't know how cheap it is. It's meant to be cheaper.
all right. Let's close out this end game.
There's a lot of cheap, decent cubes, so.
Ratchet, I just received a transmission from Aphelion. She has
But again, I wouldn't be able to give you good recommendations. There's heaps of videos on it.
Ratchet, the situation is
Yeah, that's
getting
fair enough,
dire.
sir.
I am sending a transmission to Kronk's comm unit requesting assistance.
Okay.
Fine, but I'm not waiting around.
We're gonna take
We need to
Ooblik a
get
bit
that
safe.
Dimensionator before Slag can cause any more trouble.
Okay. That's not the end of the world.
Again, another one. Okay, why is it dropping my second flip, dude?
It's just the nerves. I moved my left analog stick. I was trying to switch out to my shock ravager a bit early, so I moved my stick.
I don't think it's the controller, Suzanne. Suzanne, oh my god, I'm getting worse at saying.
No,
your name,
Psych,
not
it wasn't
him.
even that. It was just the. Unless you're talking about just using like the D-pad to switch weapons, which is fine. Like I don't use quote unquote optimal quick select. I just use what I'm used to. I basically use Hundo quick select
All right, JDC, catch you later, man. Go marathon, yeah, we
because that's what I feel comfortable with. Also, we got the Zoni talking to us mid-run.
I can download the coordinates to the Clank homeworld by accessing Kronk's comm unit.
Dude, I keep on like not neutraling. That's another thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Just neutraling out the end of a normal charge just doesn't
Alright.
seem to work.
Fear, I'm taking you out.
I know, good luck. Dude, Killer's about to welly, trust. I'm like, that's probably one of the reasons I'm failing right now. I'm distracted, so I'm kind
Okay,
of watching.
we still have a
Killer on the
buffer.
side.
You still have a buffer.
Okay, he missed the.
World record's gonna be a lot harder now, though.
But he can do it still. And don't you worry, Marathon. I'm going for a third welly rally tonight. I'm gonna make it happen. Well, today. It's not even night yet. We've got so much time.
I can take care of myself, Zephyr. I'm scanning all Drophet channels. If we find Quark, we'll find the Dimensionator.
Doesn't
That
work.
scared me for a second.
It does work. Okay, I keep on. I think I'm like too far forward with that, honestly. This strat's a lot more annoying than straight into plus. It's faster, but a lot more annoying. Yes, when my FFZ just isn't working. Yeah, my chat window just doesn't like to work with FFZ. Level looks like this, yeah. I haven't updated FFZ. I think it's because I've like, oh no, it's in the Chrome window. I don't know. I actually have no idea why it's not working. But my download was pretty recent. But granted, it's been like 2 months at this point, so they may have updated it. Probably need to look into that.
Yes.
FFZ breaks, yeah, okay, so I need to update it.
Thank God we didn't bonk there. Up to Fastoon.
Clank, send a transmission to Kronk. Tell him we'll need support on Fastoon.
Bit sucky, but that's fine. Long load and badness. Killer's about to get welly. Trust.
Watch out! We got
Come on.
incoming incinerator missiles!
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
When we touch down, we gotta take out those magma cannons so Miss Talwyn can land. We'll lay down cover fire while you take out the...
I read you, Zephyr. The cannons were up here. You take them out. I'll find Tachyon.
I wasn't ready, you contemptible miscreant.
And time.
Is it welly? I can't say.
Kill me, Longmax.
That's welly, right? Can someone in my
Fuck
faction
yeah.
killer doesn't have his headset in tell me if that was welly or not?
My return is inevitable.
Close.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah! Go, killer! Put your headphones back in so I can scream at you, killer! Go!
Dude, that almost golded. 45 is not impossible, Mobius. You shut the fuck up. Oh, God.
Find home.
With Reaper Missile Skip drop, like, I didn't get Reaper Missile Skip.
Spam.
Ratchet, are you alright?
That's why when I saw that we were 40 seconds ahead, I kept saying we had a buffer. Because I knew that if we failed it, it was about 20 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, that would help.